Alrighty, mateys. Ladies and gentlemen, do you like old relics? Well then, not me. That over there. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Unshaven me again.
I bring you updated news about the Queen Mary.
Now, I have done a video on the Queen Mary, but if you have not seen the video, I highly recommend going to see the video on that because there's a lot of history behind it. Now, just to give you a rundown of the brief history of this ship, in 1930s, this ship was the top-of-the-line luxury cruise. In 1940, it became the Gray Ghost in World War II, and it was a troop ship. And then after World War II, it went back to being a top-of-the-line luxury cruise ship. Now, in 1967, it was retired and was actually bought by the city of Long Beach and has been here docked ever since. Now, the ship has been leased out to many different hands from Long Beach. Many different companies have taken on the Queen Mary in hopes to make it a lucrative, profitable business, including Disney. Unfortunately, the ship has not seen too much success. There's a lot of upkeep to this ship. There's a lot of overhead, let's say, to keep this ship in good condition. And unfortunately, through those times, its maintenance was neglected. And the repairs now to keep this ship afloat is rather costly. I think the cost has been quoted at $300 million. Long Beach is already throwing in $2.5 million. So it doesn't sink like all the business ideas. Currently, the Queen Mary is designated as a National Historic Landmark. But now, ladies and gentlemen, now is where I have the big update for the Queen Mary.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Long Beach is planning a proposal to make the Queen Mary National Monument status.
Now, I often said that the only company that could keep this ship afloat was the Disney company, because we all know they got tons of money. But unfortunately, that ship has sailed. Pun intended. Yes, now, the only other entity that could possibly keep this thing floating is the federal government. And if you make this ship a national monument, that's exactly what will happen. The city of Long Beach is now working on that proposal. Now, will it be accepted as a national monument? Well, I hope so, because I think an old relic like the Queen here, I think it deserves it, guys. I really do. I don't know. What do you think about the idea of making the Queen Mary a national monument? And just real quick, I do want to bring up this Russian Scorpion submarine. This thing is fantastic. Unfortunately for the submarine, it is going to be stripped down into many pieces and hauled off for recycling. This thing has also been here for quite some time, and the corrosion is just so bad that it's just beyond repair. So I just looked up what they're actually going to do to the submarine, and it looks like it says a former Soviet submarine that became a tourist attraction docked adjacent to the Queen Mary in Long Beach is expected to be sold soon to an anonymous buyer with plans to remove the rusted sub by mid-May, which is a couple of months from now from the recording of this video. 2022. And now, if you're ever in Long Beach and you see this dome over here, no, it is not the Legion of Doom headquarters. That used to house the Spruce Goose. And currently, the Legion of Doom hideout is currently a terminal for cruise ships. Or is it? Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, I know you're gonna enjoy this video over here. This is the first video I did on the Queen Mary, and if you want more of a full history on the Queen Mary, that's the video to click. Ladies and gentlemen, I wanna go video a chirpy derp.